Quick question. Do you feel like a stranger in your own home sometimes? Like no matter what you do, it's not quite right? Like you're one mood swing away from an argument you don't even understand? You stop saying certain things. You've learned which topics to avoid. You plan your words before you even speak in your own house. Yeah, I've been there, and I know exactly what's happening. It's not a communication problem. It's not a compatibility problem. It's a frame problem. And it starts with something as small as the toilet seat. I'm Cody DeLong, and this is King of Me. She walks out of the bathroom and says it again. You forgot to put the toilet seat down. And you feel it immediately. A tightening in your gut, not quite anger, not quite dread, something in between. You've been here before, and you know exactly how this plays out. And part of you is ready to snap back. Part of you just wants it to be over. So you swallow it. You nod, and you apologize and say something like, Yes, dear, I'll do better. And you file this under the guise of compromise. It's not. Let me tell you what's actually happening in that moment. This isn't about the toilet seat. A grown woman, a strong, capable woman, can lower the toilet seat herself, and it costs her nothing. And she knows it. So what's it actually about? It's a test of frame, also known as a shit test. A test of who leads. It's one of 100 small moments that quietly determine the power dynamic in your relationship. Some people call this betatization by 1,000 cuts. Each one is small, and each one seems reasonable at the time, but taken together, they shift the leadership from you to her. And here's the part that matters. She doesn't actually want to win these tests. She wants you to hold your ground. Rich Cooper said it well. Women make rules for betas and they break rules for alphas. The man who holds his frame on the small stuff is the man she'll follow on the big stuff. Most men fold, not because they're weak, but because they want peace. And so, 3 days later, when the lid is up again, now she comes back even louder. Because she's learned. Challenge him and you get results. You've trained her. The opposite mistake is getting angry, defending yourself, arguing about who should lower what. That's not frame. That's just a different kind of losing. Here's what a calm, confident man does. He doesn't apologize and he doesn't argue. He states his position once, quietly, directly, done. It might be something like, I hear you. My mind is usually on far more important things when I leave the bathroom, and that's not going to change. You can reach over and lower it. And I'd rather we not keep having this conversation. That's it. No speech, no lecture, no justification, no, are we good at the end? Notice what that response doesn't include. It doesn't include an apology or a promise that you won't keep. Notice what it does include. A clear position, stated calmly, followed by silence. That's the move. She needs to see that you can hold your position under pressure, without raising your voice, without backing down, and without needing her to agree with you. That's what stable in the storm actually looks like. Not a man who never compromises, but a man who knows the difference between a real issue worth giving ground on and a power challenge dressed up as a household issue. When you yield to the second kind, thinking you're being cooperative, you're teaching her that pressure moves you. And she will use that lesson with increasing frequency. But hold your ground with calm confidence and something shifts. She feels it. The tests get quieter and the respect comes back. Not because you won an argument, but because you're the kind of man who didn't need to. The toilet seat is a small thing. Your frame is not. Every small moment where you hold your ground calmly, cleanly, and without drama builds the man your partner actually wants to be with. Not the man who capitulates, the man who leads. That's the crown. That's King of Me. I'm Cody. If this landed, subscribe. And drop something in the comments. Tell me, what small thing does she test you on? I'd love to hear it. Stop drifting, start leading.